Waging war for peace, a conundrum. War is a crime against humanity, which we wage where lives are lost. Think on a future where any battle can be fought and won with words instead of lives, and how much better we would be for it. I'll fight this battle for peace in this way, as long as I am living. I revere the soldier, putting it all on the line, for freedom, for safety and life. Yet I don't revere the wars soldiers are sent into. Some may have been necessary so as to battle inevitable evil that afflicts this world, but think on lives lost, and I'm sure sadness will be found. Let us find ways to preserve life. Let us preserve joy in the minds of soldiers. May they never see war. This can be a hope we all share. Please dare yourself to imagine a world without war. Does the bird which flies know the joy of such freeness, to glide above it all? Or does that bird envy the sturdiness of always being grounded? Only in dreams did I fly so high, yet it left me wanting ground to walk on, never to touch the clouds again. My home is in this head of mine, full of memories, knowledge, and wisdoms. It's not always a welcome place to be, but I will always choose this as my home, for all of my days, as it is my fate to live in and conquer this mind of mine. Rolling through doubt, like hills in a valley, steep may be impressions of self, but I'll climb each doubt held against me, until I overlook the scenery of it, fading into the distance like a memory. Cuddles and hugs bring a warmth to the heart, like the sun shining down in its splendor, bringing color to our faces and love to our souls. Go hug someone today, be it once, twice, or countless times. Cuddle those whom you hold dear. Feel the warmth of it radiate. Feel it healing you, and peace you will find. Peace is a path which we forge in life, though sometimes it's easy to get lost on paths to despair. May we all navigate past those obstacles, finding ourselves always on the path to wellness and goodness. Choose wisely where and how you step, for our summation of life's choices create reality. Let peace prosper in each careful choice. I will myself to love, despite pain and struggle. I choose to find those silver linings that make life worthwhile, forever and always. This is my affirmation of perseverance, because not all is shiny and bright. Negativity seems to bring us asunder, yet we move on to better notions of love, despite hate and pain. Maybe someday, I surely hope, there will be a time of greater collective peace. I wish to see that future. I wish to feel it in my whole being. Travel there in compassion with me. Maybe we can forge that future together. But what can we do besides letting our minds boil to a state of unrest, which should be resolved by might and compassion for they fuel each other, until we are protected from that which seeks to bring us under. With love and a force you should proceed, a force that covers our vulnerabilities, for this force is mighty, yet even the mighty must rest in the arms of compassion and care. Weaving through time in a disarray of thought and pain, yet also determination. So I will find the end of this maze in peace. Look into your mind. What did you find? Was it cheer? Was it anxiety? Or maybe something more sinister? In this world we're embarking on, there is absolutely no room for evil ambitions. Sweep them up from your mind. Toss them in the trash where they belong. Only peace belongs here. Improving the world is like climbing a tall ladder. Looking up at your elevated goal may seem daunting, but it is worth every step, every rung of that ladder you will climb. Each moment, even if the air starts to feel thin and riddled with fears, each moment you will get closer to that view from the top. You will look down and around you, finding those fears didn't hold you back. You took each step. Now reap the benefit of a journey towards peace. It may be a continual battle you face for it, though, a never-ending ladder you could surmise. Yet don't let the fear of heights stop your pursuit. Keep on going. Keep on climbing that ladder to world peace. Flit and fly like a butterfly, and when things go awry, fly far into the sky, away from turmoils that bring evils nigh. Don't be shy. Just remember to spread your beauty, butterfly. And when peace comes, we'll share a relieved sigh. For that's what we need. Oh me, oh my. Gossip can spread like wildfire. She did this, he did that. All kinds of stories, truth or fiction. We should spend less time in our gossip and more time plotting how we will be our own saviors from this dying world. Let's live so boldly and beautifully that the world won't shut its eyes for fear of missing such a wonderful show. Supremacy is not something I wish to acknowledge, for it is an illusion created in the minds of those who dub themselves superior. How foolish of them to think such inaccuracies, for we are all equal. Act as such. Death is inevitable. However, premature death should never be considered inevitable based on circumstances of societal hatred and discrimination of life. We can be better. We can do better by our people, our world. Find it within yourself to fight for the goodness. There is so much to be found if you just look. I vow to fight for life. Will you join me? War begets more war. Yet what are we fighting against? Death of our people, pillaging of our lands. But this land isn't truly ours. It belongs to the future if we are to have one. So all people must be our people. If we are so distracted and falling to pieces by wars waged against our own, we will never know a future. Our world will perish because we were too busy hating and killing our own. How atrociously sad that is to think of. Think on it yourself. Start plotting ways to reverse these hatreds and evils. I leave myself bare to the world, and all of my vulnerabilities and epiphanies. Uncover your most authentic self, share it, and find that none of us are truly alone. It is in that connection that we may find empathy. Empathy for others seemingly unlike ourselves. Yet we are all more alike than we realize. We all come from mothers and fathers who likely wish the best for us, who would never want to see us perish. Live not only for yourself, but also to fulfill the love had for you. Let our love's creation be peace for all, so that all may have love in the absence of evils. Pick a flower for your enemy. Let them know that we are all fragile like this flower. But fragility does not erase beauty, nor does it lessen worth. Let them know to be gentle with such loveliness, like themselves and you. Aggression does not make flowers bloom, nor does it elevate our hearts towards peace. If they are willing to listen, we might just lose an enemy and gain a comrade. Free falling into a state of oblivion, catching lessons along the way. On my way to nowhere except the way of peace. Will it find me well when I reach this end? All that one can do is their best, and to that I am committed. Shiny and bright are my ambitions for this world. Sparkle with me, and all the good things we may muster. Picture a future where love and peace reign. To give love and peace power, we must eradicate evils. Foremost with compassion and understanding, for the evils of defense will never be forgiven. Those evils will perpetuate more destruction. Stop the cycle with an intervention of love, even for your enemies. To where are we headed? If we do not resolve these afflictions of war, will we not explode our own planet in the guise of fighting our foes? Nuclear and combat war bring unnecessary death, deformities too. How sad is it that we continue to live in this way? Find exit to this madness and find that path towards peace. My wish for you, even though we may be strangers, is to find love for all. Even if you've been taught and conditioned to hate and discriminate, realize that we all have worth. Each person can make a difference if they so choose. Choose life, choose love, choose to end war with words, not death.